welcome back. We want to render our apologies to all viewers for the great transmission. We're back again to give you commentaries and analysis in this particular match, Leone Stars and that of the Elephants of Ivory Coast. And remember, it is one in favor of Ivory Coast. Leone Stars, they are still down, shouting for a goal in order for them to bridge a gap. And of course, in case you're just joining us, you're getting us live on Liberty Online Television. And of course, this always, we normally give premium to local football, particularly the national team, that is Leone Stars. And of course, like always, in the studios, we are two in the room, myself and also Alhassan Kouma. And this is how I will take you to the commentaries of this particular encounter. Remember, it's going to be a very, tough fixtures between the two countries. Remember, Leone Stars only have 1 point in this qualification, stage. And remember, we only pick up a point against Chad. That's the match that ended in a goalless draw. And we lose to Zambia. And this is our third encounter or third fixtures in this particular qualification tournament. And of course, Alhassan Kouma, welcome back. Though we're still having a little bit of technical issues, but most definitely will ensure that we bring, pictures of proceedings there in Ivory Coast on the match between Leone Stars and that of the Elephants of Ivory Coast.
All right, viewers continue to watch. This is Liberty Television. Sierra Leone playing Ivory Coast in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. We're still in the first half. Sierra Leone playing Ivory Coast, and we're down by a goal to nothing. And of course, remember, just like what my colleague just mentioned, we'll bring you pictures of that particular match between Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast. This is not the very first time we've been playing in African Cup of Nations qualifier and also in the African Cup of Nations tournament. The previous one early in Cameroon, we saw Sierra Leone did extremely well. We hold Ivory Coast to draw. That reminds us of Musa Tombo, equalizer in that particular match. Remember, that particular match was one of the most trending one in the African Cup of Nations tournaments. But of course, today we considered an early goal. This is the concern right here in Freetown, whether Sierra Leone could have an equalizer before we go for the recession period. As the half-time, we're expecting to see how best we will come back into these fixtures. Sierra Leone is playing with just 1 point in the group after we held, we lost to Zambia, and of course we played Chad. Of course, we were also draw. But however, we're expecting to see the very best of comeback of Sierra Leone in this particular match.
Another concern, Alhassan, it has to do with one of the most trending players, Musa Tombo, being dropped out of the squad again, and also the second captain of the national team, that is Usman Kake, not a regular name in the Leone Stars squad, also dropped out of this particular squad.
All right, of course, that is a call for concern to see those two consistent players who's been doing, they've been doing extremely well in the Cup of Nations qualifier for Sierra Leone. They are not part of the squad. If you look at Emmanuel Samadia, of course, he's part of the starting lineup. I think I'm okay with that for the defensive area. But like seeing a player who is Augustus Kagbo is not part of the squad. He has been an attacking mentality player for the national team. He has been contributing to goal scoring for the national team. It's really a call for concern for the national team, because if only you want to secure points, you must have players who could punch in goals for the national team. We did very well in the previous match against Zambia, because when Zambia was scoring, we were replying back. We were replying back in that particular fixtures, but we were not able to come back in that particular match. So all we need to do is to work assiduously well to win matches, because in African football, when you continue to win matches, you could qualify. But what is happening in the country is the fact that we are not playing at home. We are not playing at home, and that's been the most concern for the national team. Matches has definitely, we've been playing those matches in Liberia. Of course, today we are playing Ivory Coast. We are playing Ivory Coast at their own ground. And of course, that is what probably they have But of course, if you are playing at home, you have the leverage as well of winning matches. So of course, we are calling the Ministry of Sports, the Sierra Leone Football Association, to work assiduously well, because our national stadium is under rehabilitation. So of course we don't know when that particular project will be completed in the national. So of course we have to play Liberia, the return leg, on the 15th of October in Liberia. So we're not playing at home. So of course it could be difficult for the national team. But all we are seeing here is the fact to see Sierra Leone come back and replied the goal that we've conceded before we go for the halftime break. So if only we could have an equalizer before the halftime break, then this match, we'll say, is a decisive one. It's a decisive one. But how we look at the match is the fact that Sierra Leone should secure the 3 points. If we win against Ivory Coast, we have 4 points. Then the group will probably be competitive. Because playing with Ivory Coast, securing the 3 points, and we have to play them again on Tuesday coming, in Liberia. That is where we have to host that particular match. Then we expect to see all what we can in that particular match, Mohamed.
Of course, it will be a very, very tough and entertaining fixtures between Sierra Leone and Leone Stars against the Elephants of Ivory Coast, even though Leone Stars has conceded 1 in the early minutes of the match. And of course, we still continue to bring in you updates on the match. It is a penalty, against Leone Stars. It is a very bad one for Leone Stars, honestly. After conceding 1 goal in the early minutes of the match, and now there is a penalty given to the guys of Ivory Coast. Let's see what will be the outcome of this particular penalty that has been given to the guys of Ivory Coast. But it is really a very difficult fixtures today for Leone Stars, and remember, this is our 4th match. Wow, it is a good one for Leone Stars, and of course the penalty taker happens to miss that particular one. But I think it is a very good one for Leone Stars.
Yeah, I think it's good to see a missed penalty from Ivory Coast. It would have been a second goal. It would have been a second goal so far for Ivory Coast. But looking into how the player took the penalty, we saw Fabiaski did extremely well to see Leone Stars have conceded the second goal in this particular match. Continue to watch Liberty Television. We have a poor internet, but however, the technical team are working on it. We'll bring you live pictures of the match between Ivory Coast and Sierra Leone in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. We are bringing you live broadcasts right in our main studios here, right here at Battle Street, at the 3 Battle Street, Freetown. And of course, Sierra Leone playing Ivory Coast. And 37 minutes has been played so far into this particular match between Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast. Continue to watch this Liberty Television, and shortly we'll bring you commentaries so far into this particular match, Mohamed.
Of course, we want to continue to apologize to our viewers, for the delay in terms of bringing you pictures of proceedings between Leone Stars of Sierra Leone and that of the Elephants of Ivory Coast. It is the 3rd match, for Leone Stars in the 2025 AFCON qualification, tournament that is ongoing. You remember Sierra Leone group in Group G, Sierra Leone, Zambia, Ivory Coast, alongside Chad. And Sierra Leone only have 1 point in that particular group. And remember, Ivory Coast, they are topping the group currently. They are the group leaders, and of course, they want to see how best they secure 3 points on the side of Leone Stars. But let's see how things unfold here as far as this fixtures is concerned. But so far, it is 1 in favor of Ivory Coast and Leone Stars. They are still shouting for an equalizer goal. With that, we take you through commentaries. Alassane Kouma will drive you through in the first 45 minutes. Definitely after the recess, when we come back, I'll take you through in the second 45 minutes. Continue to stay with us.
All right, of course, continue to watch this Liberty Television, say Leone nothing, and Ivory Coast is bleeding the match by a goal to nothing in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. And of course, Ivory Coast take the lead in the first half. That was an early goal conceded in this particular match. But however, Sierra Leone need to work very hard to come back into this particular match. It's the AFCON qualifier for 2025 qualification stage. Continue to watch Liberty Television. Of course, that's a goal kick this time. Is Sierra Leone is Emmanuel Samadie position. That one in the half of Sierra Leone is a free kick rather for the national team of Sierra Leone. Samadie this time, and 4 players screening for the delivery. It comes in. That could come there for Ivory Coast. Ball in the I think it's a player who has been brought down for Ivory Coast. That was a very good delivery there from Emmanuel Samadie. The very good one for Sierra Leone. They're looking for the equalizer. And Sierra Leone conceded. Now is a substitution, bringing Musa Tombo. Of course, they're playing 27 rather. That is Mustafa Bundu rather. And of course, fans were expecting to see Tombo in the squad, but rather Mustafa Bundu has been introduced.
One of the promising youngsters to leave that is Issa Kalon, introducing a man in 10, that is Mustafa Bundu. I think even though one would say the substitution is not timely, but let's see what impact Mustafa Bundu will definitely create for the side of Leone Stars. I think
it's a very good substitution. It's a surprise to see 2 substitutions in the very first 45 minutes for Sierra Leone.
And this has been from fans back home here that mostly in most of our matches, you know, the Coach Amilukai normally do late substitution. That has been affecting the national team in terms of delivering the result that fans are looking forward to see.
Yeah, of course, it is a very good moment for Sierra Leone to bring in 2 players into the squad, you know, into the late period. I think 41 minutes has been played. Coach Amadou Karim, I think it's the very first time to see him introduce 2 players in the first 45 minutes. If you've been watching Sierra Leone matches, most of the substitutions have been coming in the second half of play. In the 80 minutes, 75 minutes so far. But of course, in the 45 minutes, we have seen players so far being introduced in the match. Sierra Leone having a possession this time in their own half. The Leone Stars of Sierra Leone playing as the left-hand side. Sierra Leone having the position. Sierra Leone play in on blue. We play the Ivory Coast in their own ground. Still Sierra Leone. Nice play there in the box. It's Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. They've level terms. Incredible comeback for the national team of Sierra Leone. That was a fantastic finish. It is 1 for Ivory Coast and 1 for Sierra Leone.
Of course, it is a very good and a perfect delivery there for our darling Leone Stars. It has been, you know, the call for supporters, Sierra Leoneans back home here that want to see an equalizer before we go for the recess. But I think this particular goal, it is a timely goal, and of course, all thanks to the coach himself, Coach Amadou Karim, for the timely substitution that he made in the first 45 minutes. Of course, it is now 1 apiece for both sides, and we continue to see that Leone Stars continue to press in order for us to have, you know, more goals in this particular fixture, so that we will be able to sit comfortably in this particular grouping. Remember, Sierra Leone only have 1 point in Group G. We group together Chad, Zambia, and also Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast, they are the group leaders in Group G, and whilst Sierra Leone will be looking forward to secure 3 points in this particular fixture. But so far, it is a very good delivery, one apiece for both sides.
It is one apiece. Sierra Leone 1, Ivory Coast 1. Good comeback for the national team of Sierra Leone in all blue. We're playing right there in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, in the African Cup of Nations 2025 qualifier. Let's wait and see which impact this match could create for the national team. 2 minutes has been added so far into this match for the Darling Leones and Ivory Coast match. Remember, they drew in the previous match in the Nations Cup tournament in Cameroon. So of course, these two sides has been doing very well in terms of African Nations Cup and the qualification stage. Ivory Coast this time having a possession. The right fullback having it for Ivory Coast, plays it through for his compatriot. Ivory Coast in orange shot. That has been their usual dominated shot. Ivory Coast at the center of the park, having the position. Still Ivory Coast, the elephant. Sierra Leone coming back from the behind to level terms after they conceded an early goal into this match. It is the African Cup of Nations qualifier for 2025. Ivory Coast. Of course, there are Pepe's within the squad of Ivory Coast, former player for Arsenal in the English Premier League. 11 man go to the right at the left hand side. Ivory Coast now building on the position gradually in the half of the Leones of Sierra Leone. And somebody prefers safety than danger. So, player for Sierra Leone. There's Nathaniel Jallo. Yeah, with it throw. Quickly taken. Ivory Coast got the loose ball. Still Ivory Coast having a possession in the own half. With the on-shot Ivory Coast again. Still Ivory Coast at the right-hand side. The player in 11 dropped the ball in box. The Mohamed N. Kama did extremely well as goalkeeper Fabiaski. Though his performance in the previous match was questionable when we played Zambia at the Nations Cup qualifier. Sierra Leone having the position. We're bringing commentary live here at Liberty Television. Still the Lone Stars of Sierra Leone. Very confident, Mohamed.
Of course.
Based on what we've seen on screen.
Well constructive football on the side of Leone Stars, and that is what we're expecting to see from the boys. And of course, with short performance, definitely it gives us the hope that most definitely Sierra Leone will definitely be able to secure a win in this particular fixture. But so far, I think this is the end of the first 45 minutes. Nathaniel Jallo is a player to watch, a promising player playing for FC Cologne, football club here in Sierra Leone, the top tier league, that is the Sierra Leone Premier League. And of course, this is his very first time to represent the national team, on the international duty. And I think it is a very, very welcoming performance there from the boys of our darling Leone Stars. And if only we continue with short speeds in the second 45 minutes, we'll be able to pick up a 3 point in this match.
It is a fantastic first 45 minutes, a hectic encounter between the two giant nations in football in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone playing Ivory Coast in the African Cup of Nations qualifier, and it's ended 1 in favor of Sierra Leone and 1 for Ivory Coast. And of course, within the squad of Sierra Leone, we saw new players being introduced, the likes of Tracy Fofana and of course that of Nathaniel Jallo for the darling Leones. It's been very fantastic. Ivory Coast 66.2% performance compared to Sierra Leone with 33.8 possession in the first 45 minutes. 5 in total for Ivory Coast on the shots on target.
Yeah.
Right, we have 3 for Sierra Leone on shots on target. But of course, let me join Mohamed M. Kamara, the leading sports reporter for Liberty Television, on the resume of the first 45 minutes.
It's from the statistics, it shows clearly that Ivory Coast, they dominated the match in the first 45 minutes. But I think with the substitution made by Coach Amidou Karim and his backroom staff, definitely that inspired the boys or enabled the team for us to have an equalizer before the end of the first 45 minutes. So far, it is a welcoming performance, because it will be bad for Leone Stars if we do not able to secure an equalizer before the first 45 minutes or before we go for a recess. But so far, it is an encouraging performance, and I hope to see that the Coach Amidou Karim, they will apply more technicality in order for them to bring in more players and also identify, the faulty areas within the squad of our darling Leone Stars, and try to see how best they will bring in more players, that will fill that particular vacuum in order for us to have a well-constructed team that will be able to give us the result that we're all looking forward to see. But so far, it is a welcoming one and a very good performance. And as we see, we bring in more players on the side of Leone Stars. We bring in more players on the side of Leone Stars, and remember, we saw the head coach, Coach Amidou Karim, introduce new faces to the squad, the likes of Ali Conte, Nzozi, one time playing for FC Cologne Football Club, and now, playing, international football. And we also see another new player being introduced to the squad, that is Daniel Kanu. All those players, they are very young and talented boys that has already joined the national team. But so far, it is a welcoming one and a good performance for my darling Leone Stars, and we hope to see them continue with short energy in the second 45 minutes, because what is very much important here is the 3 points. We do not want to see a draw in this particular match, because with a draw, definitely we only have 2 points in the groupings, and with just 2 points, it will not serve very confident for us to sit very well in that particular grouping. We need to secure a win in this particular match, then we'll have a total of 4 points, and also we're looking forward to see when Ivory Coast will play us to them here like they are. Definitely, if we're also able to pick up a 3 point there, definitely we safely qualify, to the AFCON 2025. But it is a very welcoming performance from the boys, and we're still looking forward to see Coach Amidou Karim to apply technicality in this particular match and try to identify the fault areas, bringing in more players that were able to boost the team and bring more energy to the squad.
Yeah, of course, it's what we are expecting to see. Viewers continue to watch Basis Liberty Television. We bring you live broadcasts between the match between Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast in the African Cup of Nations qualifier. And of course, what we're expecting to see is to see the national team of Sierra Leone picked up the 3 points, and that 3 points will give the leverage. It gives the leverage for Sierra Leone to qualify to the Nations Cup. Continue to watch. We are going to Studio 2. We are going to Studio 2 to bring you. We are going to Studio 2 to bring you
the jingle. Remember,
because the Liberty will celebrate 1 year of excellence. Yeah. 1 year of excellence in broadcasting in Sierra Leone. And of course, we're expecting our viewers to give support to Liberty as we 1 year on the 29th of November 2024. So of course, we're expecting you to be part of this celebration for Sierra Leone, for Liberty Television.
Cheers. Liberty Online TV, the 1 year this November, and you know what's in that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period, and as you know, na time way for coming and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where they see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, now nobody own. You wanna get what you want, we go down to Cheers.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Na for send we you support through the orange money number wey you dey see on the screen and the other bank details them, as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, not nobody own. You want to get what you want, we go down you belly, you cheese.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Na for send we you support through the orange money number wey you dey see on the screen and the other bank details them, as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, not nobody own. You want to get what you want, we go down you belly, you cheese.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Na for send we you support through the orange money number wey you dey see on the screen and the other bank details them, as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, not nobody own. You want to get what you want, we go down you belly, you cheese.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Na for send we you support through the orange money number wey you dey see on the screen and the other bank details them, as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, not nobody own. You want to get what you want, we go down you belly, you cheese.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Na for send we you support through the orange money number wey you dey see on the screen and the other bank details them, as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, not nobody own. You want to get what you want, we go down you belly, you cheese.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Na for send we you support through the orange money number wey you dey see on the screen and the other bank details them, as way for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
nobody own. You want to eat with too much, we go down to belly, now you young. Cheese.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, now nobody own. You want to eat with too much, we go down to belly, now you young.
Alright, viewers, welcome back. Of course, you know, we still they bring to you commentaries and analysis, you know, that the match between Leone Stars and the Elephants of Ivory Coast. And of course, the first half did not come to an end. And we did now at the half time, and of course, we there for look at the entire first 45 minutes. We just don't play between the two countries. And remember, inside the first 45 minutes, we see Leone Stars, you know, be conceive early goal inside a particular match day. But again, we see Leone Stars be able to reply, you know, inside the 42 minutes of play. Leone Stars come and gets an equalizing goal. We mean to don't bridge the gap. And of course, Alassane, I think like welcoming one, because for me, one of the worries that I don't be ones for we continue for the down in that particular match, we not get an equalizer till we go for an half time, for the half time, because I know say if we go for half time, we come at the second 45 minutes, Ivory Coast will be more secure the 3 points inside that particular fixture day. But I think Leone Stars, the coach, don't begin to work on the concerns them way don't they come up from the fans them that Leone Stars always make late substitution in all of the matches them. Where a lot of people be on the say that's not be one major factor we make we be on the perform poorly inside we first two fixtures them we don't play now the 2025 AFCON qualifiers. And the match we play against Chad, we see late substitution, we make we not be able to get a win inside that particular match. Then we play against Zambia again, we see another late substitution, make we not be able for level terms inside that particular match. With Zambia be end up for carry the day by 3-2. And this don't be with very third fixtures. And this a lot of people they say and say that must win match for Leone Stars, even though they play against the defending champions winner Ivory Coast, and of course that country we don't win the AFCON 3 times, you know, including the just concluded one where you know Nadesef Biostam inside Ivory Coast. And now we don't level terms. In any way, from your assessment, also if you say Coach Hamidou Karim need for emphasize, you know, for pay more attention to, for see how best they make timely substitution, for we get more energies, more people who will add up to the squad, in order for we get fresh legs them, we can bring the energy we required for we get the 3 points inside this particular match.
All we need for do now forget attacking mentality inside this particular match between Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast, because we are playing with a single point. And remember, Ivory Coast don't win their matches in so far where they don't play inside the Nations Cup. So what would expect to see the coach do, Hamidou Karim, now for we get the attacking mentality. We not for always sit back for defense. If you look at the match inside the first 45 minutes, you see Ivory Coast is so much robust for attack. They want for win the match. They're very prepared. They are playing at home. They play before their home fans them. So now a must win for them. Because in African football, when you play at home, you get the leverage. Yeah. You get the advantage against the preseason team. Of course, yeah. So of course, it's not an easy match for Sierra Leone. So all we need for C, now for C, say the coach get the attacking mentality. Because it's a bigger nation. Of course. Compared to Sierra Leone. Anyhow you look at it inside football, they are a bigger nation compared to the Sierra Leone. So of course there is no way you will look at football. When they play football, they look at the mathematical area. They look at the practical thing with the happen. Not the pitch of play. So of course, Hamidou Karim, if you assess, I don't do very well because we consider early goal. But of course, in substitution we make, just after the substitution, we able to equalize. Yeah. So it's an incredible substitution we do. So if only the team able to move from that trajectory, from that particular level, they will be able to get the equalizer. Then inside the second half, we come back again, we get the same mindset for player Ivory Coast. We now look at and say the strong pass we, now look at and say they get better players the way they play in a Europe pass we just play as equal team in African football. They would expect to get the 3 points inside this particular match. But if we lost this match, then we are not prepared to qualify for the 2025 African Cup of Nations. We draw this match, it's difficult to see Sierra Leone qualify, Mohamed.
Of course, a draw for we, and also if at all we're able to win this particular match today against Ivory Coast, definitely we get for they on a very, very critical, situation for make Leone Stars qualify to AFCON 2025. We get for playing time Morocco. Continue for day with we in case you just join me. This is Liberty Online Television. We bring to you commentaries and also analysis on the match where they play between Leone Stars and that of the Elephants of Ivory Coast. And so far, the first half we don't come to an end. Now we need at the halftime period, and of course, 1-1 inside the first 45 minutes. We open crazy. Leone Stars when we come back to the second 45 minutes, win at the second half of play. Definitely we need to see how best to secure or either we'll get a goal inside that particular match day. We will help we for make we seal a win. We're gonna make we get 3 points inside this particular match and get a total of 4 points now in groupings because we already boast of 1 point will be pick up against Chad. Now the match will play will be end up on a goalless draw. And of course we still they wait and see how the second 45 minutes will look like as the players them don't come out from the dressing room, come down at the pitch. They try for losing up, they wait for the referee for call on the match for continue inside the second 45 minutes of play. So far, Hassan, we see the energy, for both sides. You see the Ivory Coast players, they're losing up, they get the energy, they see they are very much determined. Likewise, Leone Stars players, them again, they see they're losing up, so much determined for see that and pick up, 3 points inside this particular fixtures. And of course, Leone Stars from the energy where we don't observe, Hassan. And anyway, you see Leone Stars forget to win inside this particular match.
Well, if they only come back, they're able to build up the mindset from the late period of the first 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We're able to see that kind of transition inside the match. There we can get the confidence. Sierra Leone go get the 3 points.
Another personality, Alassane, we don't in the squad. We initially in the squad, we coach Amiduka in the release, we see that player they be part of the squad when Augusto Scago. But unfortunately, that the list of players them we get for play this particular match. We not see Augusto Scago in at the first 45 minutes the starting lineup, then as well, then at the bench, which of course we don't know what's at the major cause we make this player a name, they exclude them for the squad. But now the call up we see in the part of the Leone Stars squad.
Yeah, of course, I pretty much feel likely go don't pick up an injury.
Right.
We making the part of the squad. But I think now one of the most consistent players then so far inside Sierra Leone national team. So the coach not go dear for left Augustus Kagbo out of the squad if only not pick up an injury. So of course now we draw for concentrate on the 11 players we are available for now with the 2 substitutions where they come inside the first 45 minutes because it's not ideal, Mohamed.
Yeah.
I think that the very first time they see Leone Stars they make 2 substitutions inside the first 45 minutes.
With a timely one.
Yeah, it is a timely one, and after the substitution, we see we're able to get a goal.
Yeah.
Because Sierra Leone, whenever we concede a goal, it's difficult for see the national team come back again and reply.
Yeah.
And now they play a giant nation in football with Ivory Coast. We're able for all them to go to the first 45 minutes. We see what happened in Cameroon. And now the same thing that happened again inside the qualifying stage of the 2025 African Cup of Nations. So now, me look at the 2 teams as 2 equal teams.
Of course, yeah.
There are 2 equal teams in terms of football in Africa, and Sierra Leone no longer afraid for play bigger nations.
Oh, yeah.
Because we see what happened when we play Nigeria. We all went to a 4-4 draw.
The greatest comeback.
The greatest comeback where Sierra Leone don't do.
Yeah.
So this is a motivational aspect for Sierra Leone. For stand strong, all Ivory Coast. We beat them inside this match, and we set for the next match we're going for play inside the qualifying stage.
All right, viewers, welcome back. I want to welcome you to the second 45 minutes of play. We just from the recess. Remember, it is one apiece for either side. Leone Stars, playing against the Elephants of Ivory Coast. It has been very, very much entertaining fixtures here between the two countries, and this is the third match for Leone Stars, in this particular 2025 African Nations Cup qualification stage. And of course, the guys of Ivory Coast, they're now in possession. Place it forward there to the wing. The moving deep in the half of Leone Stars. Well, Leone Stars wins possession. This is the goalkeeper Mohamed N. Kamara Fabiaski. Sent it wide. The center of the park. They lose possession. The guys of Ivory Coast, they're now in possession. It is still Ivory Coast seems to dominate in possession in the second 45 minutes of play. So far, it is 48 minutes gone in these particular fixtures between Leone Stars and the Elephants of Ivory Coast. It is still the guys of Ivory Coast. This is Emmanuel Samadia negotiating his way. Somebody is down. The referee sounds his whistle. It is a kick advantage on the side of the guys of Ivory Coast. Somebody is down. That is Pepe, one time playing for Arsenal Football Club, one of the Giants team in the English Premier League. It is still the guys of Ivory Coast. Leone Stars need to see how best they'll step up. They need to up their game if only they want to pick up 3 points in this particular fixtures. Let's go this time for the guys of Ivory Coast. The guys are so much determined to ensure that they secure 3 points in these fixtures. An entertaining football match watching here this evening, live on Liberty Online Television, bringing you commentaries on the match between Leone Stars and that of the Elephants of Ivory Coast. So far in the fourth segment, Alassane Kouma take you through in the first 45 minutes commentaries. And in the studios, we are 2 in a row running things here, right on Liberty Online Television. Myself, Mohamed Kamara, otherwise known as Select to Me, teaming up here with Alassane Kouma. It is a corner. The guys of Ivory Coast take the delivery. Safekeeping there by Mohamed N. Kamara Fabiaski. It is no threat at all. Fabiaski, he is on top of the situation as far as this fixture is concerned, Alassane.
Of course, it's been very tremendous performance from the goalkeeping area for Leone, though we saw the kind of performance from Fabiaski in the match we played against Zambia. Is another delivery for Ivory Coast. They're looking for the second goal. Leone now this time with the header. Moving forward, but I think Ivory Coast on top of situation, Mohamed, they are everywhere. They're playing at home. They want to secure the 3 points, and it has to be a very difficult task for Leone. Now we are playing with the two twins, Alassane and Alassane, in the starting lineup for the national team. That's been concerned that whenever we play with those two twins, we have difficulties in terms of attacking mentality.
Exactly, the two twins, they part of the squad of Leone Stars. Another possible chance again. Goodness me. It is 2-1 in favor of the guys of Ivory Coast.
I think it's the captain.
A very disappointing moment here for our darling Leone Stars. The captain for Ivory Coast has just secured another goal for the guys of Ivory Coast. They are now on the lead by 2-1. It is a free header, Alassane.
That was
very poor defense there on the side of Leone Stars. You can see the play.
It was really a poor defensive work. That was free header. The goalkeeper was away. What was he doing outside the box?
He's off from his goal post.
He's off from the 6-yard box. That's it. Free header. Ivory Coast lead by 2-1 in the Nations Cup qualifier for 2025. The captain with that fantastic header textbook header for Ivory Coast. They played at home. They lead Sierra Leone by a goal to nothing. Fantastic delivery there. And the captain in it was right in the 6-yard box. And of course, with the delivery, they lead by 2 goals to nothing. Sierra Leone, more work, Mohamed, for the national team of Sierra Leone.
A very tough and a daunting task for Adali Leone Stars. This is a huge task for them to see how best they will respond to this particular one. The guys of Ivory Coast, they're now on the lead by 2 goals to 1. A very disappointed moment here for Adali Leone Stars. Indolo Mustafa, one of the most luckiest players of recent time in the squad of Adali Leone Stars, they has just been inculcated to the squad. Coach Amidou Kaim needs to see how best he will tighten up his seatbelts and step up his game, because the fans back home here, they want a win in this particular fixture. A win for us definitely will help us to sit very well in the groupings in Group G. And remember, Ivory Coast, they are currently the group leaders. Leone Stars only boast of a single point. That was the match we played against the guys of Chad. That ended in a goalless draw. The match still in progress. Leone Stars, the 9th possession. This is the team captain, Stephen Coker, Emmanuel Samadia. Moving, and they place it there again for the defensive side. This is one of the twins. Oh, somebody's down. And the referee ignored that one. It is Emmanuel Samadia. Picks it up again. And they started there to the team captain. This is the twins. It is the guys of Leone Stars. One of the twins. Sensational one. But the goalkeeper was right in attendance and it poses no threat.
It was really a very, very fantastic delivery there for Leone Stars. That was very close for them to secure another equalizer. I think this is a replica of what we saw in the match between Zambia, because whenever Zambia score, we see Sierra Leone come again from the behind to level time. So of course we should not dwell into that, because we want to qualify. We should be scoring goals. We should be having the capacity to be informed, to lead in a particular match. So of course this is really an ironical what we're expecting to see from the match between the two sides. But of course Sierra Leone has all the very best in this match, because of course we now playing the second half. I think 55 minutes has been played in this match. But of course Ivory Coast are very robust, very energetic, and they have the leverage of securing the 3 points.
And Ivory Coast, they are more determined. Remember, they are playing at home, and they want to see how best they will secure this particular fixtures, or secure 3 points in this particular fixtures. And remember, Leone Stars, we only have 1 point in the groupings. And Leone Stars, the 9th possession. This is one of the twins, that is Alassane. Place it forward, ball being out, shot comes in, but it was a poor one. It poses no threats. The guys of Ivory Coast, they're down the rampage. Somebody is down, and the referee sounds his whistle. It was an infringement and a very bad tackle.
It was really a very bad one. I think a yellow card has been shown for Sierra Leone. I think it's really very, very bad one for the Sierra Leone national team. We should not dwell into short, because we're expecting to see very good performance from the national team. Of course, the player in 14 for Sierra Leone, there's Tracy Fofana, has been shown yellow card. I think it's the very first time to see him within the squad of the national team.
And of course, he has been playing with the national team, but for the past matches, definitely
he was not part
out of the squad of Adali Leone Stars. And one chance again! Leone Stars, they need to be mindful.
They are still in
the defensive side. seems to be very porous defense that we have currently. Of course, the defense is not that cemented. The guys of Ivory Coast, they break through our defense in many ways, and I think Coach Amidou Karim.
The possession is working for Sierra Leone.
Of course,
we have the players holding on the ball. Look at the possession. I think it's an equal match for Sierra Leone. They had moved into the box again, plays down, anticipating for a foul. It has not been given, but still in the half of Sierra Leone. Billion possession at the central of the park. They played through the left-hand side this time, and it has been given away. Ivory Coast picked up the loose ball, showing some physical dexterity. Sierra Leone now in the box. It could be dangerous. It has been brought down. I think the referee is not interested in that.
A very, very poor one there from the referee. Remember, the player is down. That is Indolo Mustafa. He's one of the most luckiest players currently in the squad of Leone Stars. Remember, in 2 of the matches that we played against Chad and Zambia, you know, whenever I came from the bench, it made impact in those 2 matches. And it's a player to watch as far as the squad of Leone Stars is concerned.
I think, Mohamed, this is really a match of 2 equals. When it comes to possession,
a decisive one.
It's a decisive
Even
one.
though
Sierra Leone is possessing. Ivory Coast as well is possessing. So it's of course it's an equal match between them. And all Sierra Leone need to do is to have an early equalizer before the 70 minutes of play.
I said this the previous time. Ivory Coast, they are no longer looking at Sierra Leone as an underdog as far as African football is concerned. Looking at our past performances, you know, in all the international competition that we played against, you know, Nigeria, a country that is a lot of people referring to them as a powerhouse in African football, because in the fact that they are producing lots of stars that have, you know, playing in prominent leagues across the world. And we do have an equalizer with them, and also played against Ivory Coast at some point. We also secure an equalizer with them. Even though in terms of record on paper, Ivory Coast, you know, they have dominated most of the fixtures that we played between the 2 countries. But Ivory Coast is up.
I think it's another substitution for them. They still had to struggle. Sierra Leone on top of situation, on possession this time at the central of the park. Sierra Leone having the possession. They played it through to the right hand side. Still the national team of Sierra Leone looking for the second goal. And I think it's really a poor delivery there.
It is indeed a poor delivery. It tells you clearly that the guys of Ivory Coast, they want to see how best they'll secure a win in this particular fixtures. As you can see them, they are still preparing to include more players to the squad. That it tells you that the guys of Leone Stars, the Sierra Leone players, they are still piling pressure to see how best they will level terms in the second 45 minutes. But the clock is ticking. It is now 60 minutes gone in this particular fixtures.
It's definitely 60 minutes gone in this particular fixture. Sierra Leone playing Ivory Coast and the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier. But I tell you, Ivory Coast lead by 2-1, and Sierra Leone need to come from the behind. If only we want to qualify, we must secure the 3 points. It is not going to be a draw for Sierra Leone, but the 3 points could have the leverage that will give the 4 points to Sierra Leone that will stand tall in that particular group. Ivory Coast is that the goalkeeper puts a right foot on that one. Sierra Leone picked up the ball in all blow. This time, Sierra Leone having the possession, plays it through to the right hand side. Who picks up that one is the national team of Sierra Leone. Plays it through in the box, and of course the goalkeeper did extremely well for Ivory Coast. And I think the whistle is gone for an infringement of the rules.
Of course, I think Leone Stars, they're still piling pressure in order for them to level terms, and this is what we're expecting from the national team. But it has been a normal phenomenon in the squad of Leone Stars. They only react when they concede the goal. We saw similar thing happen in the match we played against Zambia, and also the match we played against you know, the guys of Chad. And of course, we want to see the Leone Stars change the narrative completely, because this is a competition that the Sierra Leoneans are looking forward to see, that will book a space in the AFCON 2025 that will be hosting in Morocco. The guys of Ivory Coast still in possession. Move the ball forward towards the half of Leone Stars. This is the affairs between the defender for Leone Star, that is Emmanuel Samadia. The guy picks it up again, right in the 18-yard box. Try to place it forward there to his teammates, ball being intercepted. And it's still Ivory Coast in possession. So much determined to see how best to record more goals, for them to be more comfortable in the groupings. And Leone Stars, the only boast of 1 point. And Group G,
there's a shot from a distance.
But goalkeeper Mohamed Nkama Fabiaski was right in attendance, and it was a very safe keeping there for Leone Stars. But yet still, Coach Amiru Karim, by the look of things, we need to see how best to bring in more players to strengthen our defense and also put more pressure in our attacking side in order for us to level more, for us to record more goals, in order for us to be very much comfortable in this particular fixtures.
It's a very, very tough and tumultuous situation in the Nations Cup qualifier. Looking at the preposition of the match, I think it speaks volumes based on the performance for Leone Stars on possession. And Ivory Coast, I think, is an equal possession in the second 45 minutes of play. Ivory Coast sits down on the counter-breaking offense, could be dangerous.
They break through the defense.
I think Leone Stars did extremely well to keep that one off the 18-yard box. Ivory Coast got the loose ball. It's Ivory Coast. That was a fantastic delivery there. Pepe playing for Arsenal in the the English Premier League, former player for Arsenal. Another substitution, Mohamed.
Two players also inculcated to the squad of Ivory Coast. It tells you that the guys are no longer looking at Leone Stars as an underdog.
Sure, of course.
Because in the fact, in the first 45 minutes, Ivory Coast dominated possession, but in the second 45 minutes, we see the guys of Leone Stars, they are dominating possession as far as the second 45 minutes is concerned. And Ivory Coast, they're still not comfortable with this particular scores, which means they want to defend, this particular scores if they do not able to add, more goals to this one, but they want to see how best to secure these particular 2 goals that they have already registered in this particular fixtures. Let's wait and see how things unfold, but so far it is 2-1 in favor of Ivory Coast, and Leone Stars, they are still battling, they are still, shouting for a goal in order for them to level terms. In case you're just joining us, you're watching Liberty Online Television, and we're bringing you commentaries on the match between Leone Stars of Sierra Leone and the Elephants of Ivory Coast. It is 2-1 in favor of Ivory Coast, and Leone Stars, they are 1 goal down.
Leone is down by a goal to nothing. It's a battle for supremacy. Only the strong survives in a Nations Cup qualifier. Pepe dancing with the ball, and it deflected for a throw.
And he's a very skillful player.
It's been very incredible for the Ivorians in 19 shots.
The captain, Stephen Coker, he showed, a very, very good captain's performance and also leadership, responsibility that is currently shouldering in the defensive side.
Since he was given the ban for Leone Stars, we have been seeing a very calculated defensive work for the national team. Ivory Coast 2, Sierra Leone 1 in a Nations Cup qualifier right there in Abidjan. This time his goalkeeper Fabiaski did extremely well, though he was questioned with regards to his performance when we played Zambia in the previous qualifier in the Nations Cup. Sierra Leone playing in their usual dominated away shot. That's the blue dominated jersey, playing Ivory Coast in Abidjan. They're playing through in their own half, Sierra Leone with the possession at the right-hand side. I think Mohamed is an incredible, fantastic second 45 minutes.
And of course, if only we started this way, definitely Leone Stars will have recorded more goals, than the single goal that we just recorded in this particular fixtures. But Leone Stars, they're still pressing in the half of their opponent, that is Ivory Coast. They lose possession, they give it away. This is the team captain. Goodness me. It was a way wide shot. As you can see, Coach Amiru Karim, is really demonstrating the short line. It tells you he's more determined and he wants to see that they record a point in this particular fixtures.
I think Amadou Karim job is at stake. It is Tracy Fofana in 14 shots who get the ball away from the 18-yard box. That was a very good try there from the player, that's Tracy Fofana for the Sierra Leone national team. That's Ivory Coast now under possession. 67 minutes being played in the second 45 minutes. They still struggle to see how best to maintain the 3 points. Sierra Leone want to level terms. We still have some minutes to play for in the second half, and Ivory Coast need not to be complacent on the fact that they've got the 3 points because they are playing Sierra Leone. This is an equal match. It's a match between two equals in football in the African continent, and Sierra Leone making things very complicated and difficult for the Ivorians. It's Ivory Coast 2 and Sierra Leone 1.
It is still a decisive moment and a decisive match watching between the two countries. You can never say never until the referee sounds his whistle for the end of this particular fixtures. By the look of things, Sierra Leone, they are very much determined to see how best they will level terms before the end of the first 45 minutes. And of course, Leone Stars now in possession. This is a player called Mustafa Bundu. He loses possession. The guys of Ivory Coast, they picks it up. Moving right to the half of Leone Stars. It is the guys of Ivory Coast. Place it downfield. Fabiaski. It was a timely one there from the goalkeeper Fabiaski. If not for Fabiaski, timely intervention, definitely the guys of Ivory Coast will have recorded another goal.
That was very timely intervention from the goalkeeper Fabiaski. He came in within the right moment to got the ball in his own half and saved Sierra Leone from conceding the third goal into this fixture. 68 minutes gone in this particular match between Sierra Leone and Ivory Coast. It's Pepe on the screen, a former player for Arsenal in the English Premier League. And he's been on top of situation.
Alassane, even though Leone Stars, they are in charge of a goal, of an equalizing goal, but they also need to be mindful of the fact that they need to be defensive minded, because the guys of Ivory Coast, they're full of professional players that have the experience playing in exposed league, you know, that know how to play counter break, you know, football. That is what we will be experiencing here. This is one of the faulty areas on the side of Leone Stars. They more focus on the attacking line whilst they fail to defend. A player called
Alassane and Alassane
is down. He is a player playing for FC Cologne Football Club here in Sierra Leone. You know, a team in the top tier league in the country, Sierra Leone Premier League. I think Jonathan is about to go out of the pitch.
With a stretcher, I think for
injury.
The I think the player needs some medical attention. I think he's moving away with the stretcher. For
as you can see, the
that was really very frustrating for Sierra Leone. Free header. He was alone. He was alone in the box. I wonder what the defenders were waiting for. He was no mark at all. That's Kessie. It was not mark at all. I think that was the opening goal for Ivory Coast in this particular match.
That is the leading goal for Ivory Coast in the second 45 minutes. It is so sad for our darling Leone Stars. They need to see how best they will work tooth and nail for them to secure the 3 points in this particular fixture, because we only boast of a single point. And with just a single point, definitely it brings no hope to Sierra Leoneans that we will be able to qualify to AFCON 2025 there in Morocco. But so far, we're still looking forward to see definitely if the team were able to bridge the gap, you know, in order for them to level terms in the second 45 minutes. This is the captain, Steve Cocker. Place it there again to one of the twins, that is Alassane. Knocks it downfield again. Steve Cocker, the team captain, picks it up. Moving forward, and he places it downfield there to Emmanuel Samadia. This is Samadia. Moving forward, looking forward for his teammates. This is Alusine Kuoma. It is still Alusine Kuoma. Place it there again. Leone Stars, they seems to be enjoying the party here this evening, even though the goal line is not favorable for them. And if only they lose this particular fixtures, definitely the hope of qualifying to AFCON 2025, it will be a very, very difficult one for Adali Leone Stars. They place it downfield, nobody there to complement his efforts. Out of touch it goes, and it's settled for a 2.
It is 72 minutes gone so far into this match, and say Leone introducing the third substitution. Player in 3 has been introduced. That is Mohamed Bangura has been introduced into the second half, and Ivory Coast as well making another substitution. I think the captain, Ketsi, has been sacrificed. It was the goal scorer for Ivory Coast has been sacrificed, bringing in
a real captain's performance.
Yes, of course, it shows the leadership within the squad of Ivory Coast. I think it's a 2 substitution for Ivory Coast into this particular match.
It tells you Ivory Coast, they are not comfortable with this lead. They want to record more goals for them to be comfortable, but with just a single lead or a single goal difference between Leone Stars and Ivory Coast, definitely the coach, within himself, see this one as it is not enough for them, and it is not something that they need to rely on. So that's why he keep on bringing in more players to see how best to inject more energy to the squad in order for them to secure this particular 3 point. But so far, it is really an entertaining and also an enterprising football match. Watching here this evening, another chance again! Goodness me! Goalkeeper Mohamed N. Kamara Fabiaski. It was a timely one. Oh! Fabiaski, he has been decorated with a yellow card. It tells you that the defensive side of Leone Stars, they need to up their game. This is something that is currently affecting the national team. Had it not been for Mohamed N. Kamara timely intervention, it could have been another goal again for the guys of Ivory Coast. Even though it was a foul play, but I think it is a good one there from Mohamed N. Kamara.
It's very, very tough and tumble situation for the Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. But I tell you, the goalkeeper, Mohamed and Kamara Fabiaski, on screen. We saw his incredible performance in the previous Nations Cup in Cameroon. And of course, I think one of those matches he won the Man of the Match award, in a competition in the AFCON in Cameroon. And of course, I think it's a penalty, Mohamed, for the Ivorians. I think it's a penalty for the Ivorians. Of course, where we saw that kind of incredible performance for
a very poor one for
the instance.
Kessie in front of Mohamed and Kamara Fabiaski. Let's see
what he could do. Kessie and his goals.
Disappointing moment.
Disappointing moment for the Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. The captain celebrating. In 8 shots, he plays Mohamed and Kamara Fabiaski to the wrong direction. And they lead by 3-1 in the AFCON qualifier for 2025. And Sierra Leone, more work to be done. And this time, instead of looking for a winning, we are looking for an equalizer. Of course, we have 2 goals more to bring this match to an equalizer. It's the captain celebrating.
It is very sad for us as a nation. And with short performance and looking at the goal margin, it is very difficult for us to see how best we'll secure a win. And before this time, we are talking about securing a win. But by the look of things and according to the results and the goal being scored by the Ivorian players, definitely now we are talking about for us to secure an equalizer, which will be very, very difficult for us. If we lose this match, definitely Leone Stars will only secure or will only boast of a single point. And whilst Ivory Coast will continue to have a comfortable stay in the groupings, that is Group G. Remember, we are grouped together with Ivory Coast in Group G, Chad, Zambia, and also Sierra Leone. But so far, it is a disappointing moment. 2 substitutions to be made on the side of our darling Leone Star. The twin, one of the twins, is about to make his way off the pitch. And whilst Coach Abidou Karim bringing in the man in 11 shirt, that is Suleiman Kaikai, you know, to see how best they will inculcate more energy to the squad. 2 players being substituted, that is the 2 twins, you know. They are out of the pitch, you know. The coach have terminated their service in this particular fixtures, and they're bringing in a player called Suleiman Kaikai. Let's see what Suleiman will definitely impact the squad of our darling Leone Stars. But so far, it is a disappointing moment here, because fans back home here in Sierra Leone, they are looking forward to have a win in this particular fixtures and secure 3 points in this particular fixtures. But so far, it is a disappointing moment. 78 minutes gone in the second 45 minutes. Let's see if Leone Stars will definitely level terms before the end of the 90 minutes of play here in this particular fixtures.
We're still watching Sierra Leone playing Ivory Coast, and 78 minutes gone in this particular match. Sierra Leone 1, Ivory Coast 3, the AFCON 2025. And of course, Suleiman Kaikai has been introduced into the late period of the match. Let's wait and see what Sierra Leone will do into this fixture. There is no way we could ride them home into this match, because we saw what they did in the previous qualifier against Nigeria when they came from the behind by 4-1. They came and leveled terms. Ivory Coast 3, Sierra Leone 1 in the AFCON 2025 qualifier. You're getting live commentary from Liberty Television, and of course we're bringing you the very best of pictures onto this particular match. And we have home-based coach, that is Coach Abidou Karim, whose duty has been questionable based on his performance when we played Zambia. If we lost as well, if we lost to Ivory Coast, Mohamed, what do you think about the job of Coach Abidou Karim of the national team?
Well, the fate of Coach Abidou Karim, it will be decided based on the outcome of this particular fixtures. Remember, Sierra Leone, we want to see ourselves, you know, or we get a representation in the AFCON 2025 there in Morocco. But if Sierra Leone fail to qualify, definitely I think Coach Abidou Karim, his job would be in a very, very critical situation, which means it only depends to the FA if only they will continue to give him the responsibility to serve as head coach of the national team. Another chance again.
No, that's a very good one.
The referee disallowed that one.
I think it was an offside position.
It was an offside position. Definitely, it was not a goal. But I think Coach Abidou Karim needs to see how best he will work, you know, assiduously for Sierra Leone to qualify to the AFCON 2025. But another challenge again within the national team. Remember, we will have, you know, we host the guys of Ivory Coast on the 15th, you know, all the way in Liberia. And remember, playing at home, the 12-man in the pitch definitely have a contribution in any match, you know. But for us as a nation, because of the stadium rehabilitation project that is still ongoing, definitely all our own matches now played away there in Liberia. So I think we do not have any means to give our support to, you know, the national team. Remember, if only the match ended as it is currently, definitely, if only the match will be played, the return leg will be played here in Sierra Leone, there will be hope for our darling Leone Stars. You know, with the support of the fans, definitely we'll see how best will bounce back, you know, to secure a win in that particular fixtures. But so far, it is very, very much difficult for Leone Stars to have a breakthrough in this particular qualification stage. As you can see, there is another player, on the side of Ivory Coast that is about to be inculcated to the squad, which means the guys of Ivory Coast, they are very, very much determined to see how best to secure 3 points. 81 minutes gone. We only have 9 more minutes, in the 90 minutes, apart from the stoppage time that the coach will definitely add to the remaining minutes. So far, I think, for me, it will be very difficult for Leone Stars to secure an equalizer in this match.
We're still watching the second 45 minutes, 81 minutes gone into this match. Sierra Leone 1, Ivory Coast 3. Ivory Coast on the break this time, looking for the fourth goal. And Sierra Leone need to be careful. They need to be careful. The whistle is gone for an infringement of the rules. I think this time it's a free kick opportunity to the Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. I think that was a player from Ivory Coast who was caught. I think he was diving into the box.
Yeah.
And the opportunities
is looking for a penalty.
Yeah.
So the referee he saw the actions be cheating.
Yeah.
That's why he decided to decorate the player with a yellow card. But I think Leone Stars, they need to step up in order for them to record a goal or probably secure an equalizer before the end of the match. Like I said, before this time, we are talking about having a win in this particular fixtures. But by the look of things and looking at the goal, Maggi, goodness me, it was a good one there. Very good save by Mohamed and Kamara Fabianski. A very timely intervention. That could have been the fourth goal for Ivory Coast.
That's a fantastic
Very
header
good
there.
save.
Look at the delivery. Fantastic delivery.
This was exactly what we saw in the first 45 minutes. A goal scored by Kessie, a free header.
Yeah.
And just a replica of what, we saw in the first 45 minutes is just being repeated here. I think the defensive side, like I said earlier, they need to be mindful of the attacking side of the guys of Ivory Coast. Remember, we're playing against a powerhouse in Africa football, and they are the defending champion in the just concluded AFCON, tournament hosted there in Ivory Coast.
It's 83 minutes gone into this match, and we just have 7 minutes to the 90 plus additional minutes. And I think as another player is about to be introduced into this match for Ivory Coast, the player in 10.
More burden, more pressure.
More pressure. I think Pepe sacrifice. I think he has been terminated. He did extremely well, piling pressure for Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
And his introduction into the 45 minutes was incredible. Sierra Leone this time looking for the cutting razor. Not talking about the equalizer. The Leone Stars of Sierra Leone. Fabianski off his goal line. Plays it for the captain, Steve Corker. This time, Samadia kicks the ball into the offense. Herakul comes. This time, no Musa, no Akama, and the squad of Sierra Leone. That's been the concern back here at home when it's come to Musa Tumbo not being part of the squad of Sierra Leone is a call for concern.
It is really a surprising one because remember Musa Tumbo was part of the squad in the 2 previous matches that we played against Chad and also Zambia. But it is a bit surprising for us, for us not seeing Musa Tumbo part of the squad, that we played against Ivory Coast. But I think the coach knows best because from the speculations, going around is that Musa Tumbo is not fit for the coach game plan against Ivory Coast. And he's one of the fans' favorite player when it comes to Sierra Leone football, both local and internationally. Fans always call upon Musa Tumbo inclusion to the national team. And remember, during the AFCON, in the first match, Musa Tumbo was not part of the squad. That was the team, under the supervision of Coach John Kiss.
Liberty Online TV dey 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe, now nobody own. You want to get with you much with.
All right, viewers, welcome back. That is the end of this particular match between the Leone Stars of Sierra Leone and that of the Elephants of Ivory Coast. It was a very sad one for us as a nation, as we lose to Ivory Coast by 4-1, a disappointing one. And of course, we only boast of a single point. That was the point that we picked up against the guys of Chad. And we also lose to Zambia in our second match in the qualification stage for AFCON that will be hosting there in Morocco 2025. And of course, this is our third match that we played against Ivory Coast, and we also lose to them by 1, a disappointing one. On the 15th of this very month, we'll be hosting Ivory Coast all the way in Liberia. But I think this will serve as a wake-up call to the Ministry of Sport, the National Sports Authority, the Sierra Leone Football Association, that they need to see how best they'll step up in the stadium rehabilitation project. Because, for any football match, the 12th man in the pitch or in the match is very, very much important. That is the fans. Losing away to Ivory Coast, definitely it will serve for us as a plus if only we played our return leg here in Sierra Leone, because we'll be having the fans. Remember, Sierra Leone is a footballing nation. Sierra Leoneans prioritize football. This is the leading sporting discipline in Sierra Leone that you cannot compare to any other sporting discipline. Whenever Sierra Leonean, they are supporting the local league, and also whenever Leone Star is playing an international match, Sierra Leoneans, they're always looking forward to see how best, Leone Star will pick up a point in that particular match. Alassane, we saw the action and the match has already come to an end, and we'll be playing Ivory Coast, on the 15th of this very month, October, in Liberia. And playing our own matches away from home, to me, I think,
punch we drop goals, then later we come from the behind to level terms. So what we are saying as sport journalists is the fact to see that the country has sustainable football. The country has all the very best of football. We have the players to represent the national team.
Yeah.
We have the players to qualify us to Nations Cup consistently. When we qualified to Cameroon, it was over 25 years that we qualified. And we did not qualify to the previous 2023 African Cup of Nations. We were not there. So of course, this again, there's been struggle whether we have to qualify for the 2025 African Cup of Nations. So all we need to do is to see a unified country, a uniform country that will sport, because we have the youth that believe in sport, the youth that believe in football. So we are here as sport journalists to see how best we can conscientize the youth of the country so that we could believe in the national team and the Ministry of Sport to give us the very best of sport in Sierra Leone. I've been your football analyst.
Hold on, before you say your farewell message to viewers, quickly I want to quickly draw your attention to what is really your take, or neither what is your advice to Coach Amiru Karim. On the 15th we'll be playing host to Ivory Coast in our second match, that is the return leg on the 15th, and the match will be playing away from home all the way in Liberia. So by your assessment in this particular match that we've just played, and also the previous matches that we played in the qualification stage, playing against Ivory Coast on the 15th, upon your assessment, what would be your advice to Coach Amiru Karim and his back home staff, that they need to see how best they will put their house in order, before playing Ivory Coast on the 15th of this very month?
It has to be difficult. On the 15th, 15 is not far from now.
Of course.
We have to play Ivory Coast on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And that match will not be played in Freetown. We have to play them in Liberia, because in Freetown here, we are not playing our own matches in Freetown due to the national team stadium.
Yeah.
There are poor facilities, and the national stadium is under rehabilitation. So it has to be very difficult. My advice to the coach has to do with consistency in selections of players. Consistency in selection of players will give you the leverage of winning matches in football. I will not say I'll blame the coach. I will not say I'll blame the goalkeeper. I'll say, for me, holistically, I'll blame the Football Association and the Ministry of Sports, because in African football, it depends on when you play your matches at home. Yeah. It gives you the support, it gives you the leverage of winning home matches.
Of course.
Ivory Coast, we are playing before their fans, before their parents, before their own crowds, so they were able to have the support and they win the match. So if we are playing Ivory Coast in Freetown on Tuesday, there is no way
we cannot win that.
We will not win that match.
Yeah.
There is no way we will do it with Ivory Coast. If we are playing Zambia, the time we played them in our previous match, we would have won the match. If we were playing Chad in Freetown, it's difficult for us to lose a match here. So this is the difficulties. For me, holistically, when you look at the performance of the boys, it's incredible. Their performance is holistically very good. But we are not going to qualify. As sport journalists, let's say the facts here. At Liberty, we are here to say the facts because we know about sport.
Oh, yeah.
We know holistically about our players. But we definitely will tell you the fact that if you look at the group, Sierra Leone is playing with 1 point.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to see Sierra Leone qualify.
Of course.
So we don't want to build the mindset to you, the fans, to the public, to tell you that we have to qualify. There is hope for qualification. There is no hope for qualification for 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier. Right in this previous performance that we held.
All right, Alassane, before you go, definitely let's just briefly comment on the events that Liberty Online Television will be hosting on the 29th. Remember, Liberty Online Television will clock 1 year on the 13th of November. And of course, if you are a fan of Liberty Online Television, it is high time for you to support, Liberty Online Television. You want to see we continue to sustain our programs and all that we have been doing all these past months. If you want us to continue to give you more content and more good programs in the coming year, definitely you need to see how best you support us. So quickly, Alasan, we'll be hosting a corporate dinner on the 29th. Yeah. So what will be your message to viewers that are currently watching us online from our different, social media platforms?
My message to our viewers: you're watching us live on Facebook, YouTube, and our platform www.libertytelevision.com. We are celebrating our corporate dinner on the 29th of November. And of course, Liberty Television will clock on the 13th of November 1 year celebration. All we need to see is your cooperation. All we need to see is your support towards this incredible event. That, let's say, Liberty is one of the best broadcasting house. It's the best digital platform in Sierra Leone. There is no way you can argue with regards to our proficiency in terms of delivery, our expertise in terms of technical support, our incredible experienced technical team, our DOT behind the scene. They have been exceptionally doing incredible well in terms of our pictures, in terms of our videos. They are exceptionally doing the fantastic job behind the scene. For the viewers, we are vociferously saying that we are celebrating Liberty 1 year anniversary on the 13th, and on the 29th we are celebrating Liberty corporate dinner. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be holistically fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Corporate celebration.
Thank you.
So all I want to tell you is that here at Liberty, we are on the leverage to tell you that we have people who are professional, people who have the knowledge in expertise, people who have the expertise in terms of broadcasting journalism entirely. So always keep it low. Always follow Liberty Television. Always be at our platform. Always support us. And before we go, technician, let them give their support to our orange number line. Orange number line.
Financial support is very key.
Financial support is very key. Technician, I want to see myself on the screen. Financial support is incredibly accepted. Plus 23274 200 545.
Right, thank you.
Drop where you comment like I know to create. Drop where you orange number. Drop where you orange and support to Liberty Television, and it will be accepted.
And also the account number, you can check out UBA Bank, for what you see on the screen, and also give your support as part of the goods of Liberty Online Television. And of course, viewers, this will come to the end of this particular session, as we'll be giving you non-stop commentaries and updates in the match between LEONE Stars and Ivory Coast. And on the 15th, in the second, or rather the return leg, definitely we'll be here again to give you holistic updates, commentaries and analysis as far as that match is concerned. Continue to stay on Liberty Online Television on all our programs, from Monday to Fridays. And also want to wish our birthday celebrants, that is one of the founding member of Liberty Online Television, that is Madam Khadija Bangura. As she's celebrating her birthday today, we want to wish her all the very best. May she continue to celebrate many more birthdays to come, and we pray that all the wishes, all the good things that she wished for herself, we pray that God will grant her a wish. And of course, this I'll do the cutting down. Hopefully tomorrow at 12 we'll be here again for Liberty Sports. On behalf of the management and staff of Liberty Online Television, I want to say many thanks to all the viewers that have been watching, you know, this particular program from all our different social media handles. And I also want to say thanks and appreciation to the guys behind the scene, you know, the technicians that help us to have a very, very good program, you know, helping us with good pictures and the likes. Till then, I want to wish you all a sporting weekend. Goodbye.
Online TV the 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe now nobody own. You want to eat with you much we go down you belly na you cheese.
Liberty Online TV the 1 year this November, and you know wetin that mean.
And throughout the month of November, na celebration period. And as you know, na time wey you for come in and support Liberty Online TV for continue for doing work.
And the way how we go support Liberty Online TV for continue for the online, na for send we you support.
Now for send we you support through the orange money number where you see on the screen and the other bank details them as well for make we continue for do we work. This na Liberty Online TV 1 year celebration. Na Liberty Online TV, all voices count.
This one way we all friend we safe now nobody own. You want to eat with you much we go down you belly na you.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.